Ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the VP Playback Sports Game of the Week, brought to you by Venture Productions TV. I'm Chris Reddick, and you are just in time for the boys matchup. We just saw the girls game, if you were with us earlier, and the Chuckey Doak Black Knights had a big win over the Lady Warriors. Once again, it was, I believe, 55-28. So the Lady Black Knights will be able to take that victory back home to Afton, Tennessee. However, the boys still had to match up against the Warriors, so not sure if that's going to happen or not, as this is their second time playing, and I believe the Warriors took the first victory at their home. Can Chuckey Doak match it? Stay tuned to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, before we take a quick break and come back with the starting lineup, I want to announce that ran into Jamie Combs with Carter County Sports. And guess what? He has a new edition book out. This is the Carter County Boys Basketball Championship Game Book. Talks all about the championships of all the Carter County schools. I'm talking Cloudwood, Elizabethton, Hampton, Happy Valley, Unaka. He breaks it all down. I'm telling you, this guy, he's one of the best in the business. He's been doing sports writing for many, many years, but I should not, or I better not say too many years. He may get on me and say, hey, now you're getting ready to tell my age. But anyway, he's been in the game a long time, good friend of mine, and he's got a great book out, and it's going to feature all of the Carter County schools and talk about all of the championships. I'm talking not just state championships. I'm talking about, he breaks down the district championships, the regional championships, the sub-state sectional championships, as well as state championships. So if you want to find out how many championships each school had, you need to get this book, the Carter County Boys Basketball Book. The good thing about it, the price is so nice, it's only $1. And here's the good thing, he's selling them here at the game. And I know some of you are watching now, you're not at the game. You're like, hey, I'm not at the game, Chris. I'm not at the game. I want the book. So guess what? They got the books in all of the Dollar General stores in Carter County. All the Dollar General stores in Carter County. You can get the Carter County Boys Basketball Championship Game Guidebook. Excuse me, right there for you to get all the information. So if you want to know all the sports knowledge about basketball and the championships, the Carter County Boys Basketball Championship Game Book is what you need to pick up. Also, Jamie said, hey, if you're not able to come by or you're not able to make the Dollar Generals, he said give him a call, 423-794-8592. That's 423-794-8592. Or you can reach him at combspublishing@yahoo.com. That's combspublishing@yahoo.com. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, D&K Tax Services. They do income tax and bookkeeping. This is tax season, so it's a great time to be able to get your taxes done by the best here in Carter County, D&K Tax Services. As well as they do let's get the word right, Chris, bookkeeping, which they can provide bookkeeping for you and your business all year round. D&K Tax Services. Also, we're going to give a shout out to Pizza Inn. Shout out to Eric Wilson. Eric Wilson's in the book. By the way, Eric Wilson at Pizza Inn. Shout out to you, Eric. You are in the book, the Carter County Boys Basketball Championship Game Book. So you need to check that out. I may have to pick one up for you. So anyway, I want to thank Eric at Pizza Inn. They provide all the food for the crew. And I'm sipping on some of that Pizza Inn unsweet tea. So I want to give a thank you to them. And of course to Venture Productions TV. It's wedding season coming up. And guess what? People are already calling me for DJ services, video service, both. You want to give me a call, 423-747-4776. Let's set you up a good deal. I tell you what, you tell me when you call me that you heard this, you heard me, Chris, say this on this broadcast, and I'm going to give you an incredible discount. You want to know how great it is? Well, then give me a call. Like I said, People are already calling me. I booked one today, so you want to make sure if you want to get me before everyone else books me, you need to give me a call. Vitch Productions TV, you go to the website vitchproductions.tv or give me a call 423-747-4776. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come right back. We're going to take a quick break, thank our sponsors, and we'll be right back with VP Playback Sports Game of the Week, brought to you by Vitch Productions TV.
K-Tax Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff, always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or if they treat you like family. So call or come visit D&K Tax Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
Let me see ya. Hey, with the real big hey, with the real big snaps. Let me see ya. Hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, here we go.
This is the song you're looking for. Let me know something.
And welcome back as you're just in time for the starting lineup.
One AA game between the Chuckey Doak Black Knights and the Happy Valley Warriors. Where we started for tonight's game, the first for Chuckey Doak. At 6'4" junior, number 32, Ben Palazzo. At 6'6" junior, number 23, Gavin Crum. At 6'6" junior, number 5, Blake Lippard. A 5'11" junior, number 3, Dominique Atkinson. A 6'1" sophomore, number 2, Ryland Johnstaff. Tonight the coached by Sam Boyles. And now here's the starting lineup for the Happy Valley Warriors. A guard 5'8" sophomore, number 1, Wayne Parker. A guard 6' junior, number 11, Nate Riddle. At forward, at 6'1" senior, number 21, Austin Nichols. At guard, at 6'3" sophomore, number 22, R.T. Vaughn. And at forward, at 6'3" junior, number 32, Dorian Dunn. Warriors are coached by Shane Williams.
All right, you just heard the starting lineup between both teams. Chuckey Doak comes in the game. They're 0-6 in District 1 2A play. Happy Valley Warriors are 1-4, I believe. So definitely a game that both teams are seeking to get a victory. As we just now get underway with the tip, Warriors look like they're going to start it off as Nichols retrieves it, gets in the hands of his point guard, Lance Parker, as they swing the ball around. R.T. Bond finds Young. Young gives to Nichols. Nichols said, I'm not afraid to shoot. I'll take the first two, and he does. Austin Nichols with 2. That's a quick 2 for the Warriors. 19 seconds have gone by, and the Warriors have 2. Coach Williams. Guarantee he loves that start. Unfortunately, the Warriors took a disappointing loss to West Green. They've been playing such great basketball. But see if they're going to pick back up as Nichols gets the rebound. Tittle to Parker. Parker to R.T. Bond. He penetrates inside, goes up, and he gets fouled.
That was on number 3, Dominique Atkinson, who's first.
Atkinson's first foul. Parker, nice jump shot. Bounce doesn't go his way, but Nichols able to hustle, tries to get the rebound, he gets fouled.
Foul was on number 2, Ryland Johnstaff, who's first.
That's going to send Nichols to the line.
Austin Nichols at the line, 2-2.
Grindstaff's first foul. 2 team fouls for the Black Knights, and we haven't even gone a minute as Nichols missed his first attempt. We're wondering if we're going to get a surprise today from the Network King. He's been stepping to the boys game as Nichols gets the rebound, the putback, 2 for Austin Nichols. That's 4 for Austin. That's 4 for the Warriors as they lead 4-0 early in the first quarter. RT Bond challenging Dominique, knocks the ball out of bounds. Great defense there by RT Bond. RT Bond last game was a little quiet on the offensive side, where he's been, out of the last 3 or 4 games, averaging about 13 points. So we'll see if he's able to pick his offensive game up tonight.
Foul on number 1, Lane Parker, who first.
Lane Parker charged with his first foul. Dominique with the left and the 3. Three-pointer Dominique Atkinson. 4-3. Warriors still with the 1-point lead. Dominique, I believe, is only a junior as RT Bond goes up to layup, missed. Rebound, Black Knights. RT Bond nearly gets the steal. Good hustle there by RT. Black Knights take another long 3, in and out. Rebound, RT Bond. He's got the dribbling skills to take it coast to coast if he wants. He starts past his point guard, Parker. He makes the move, goes up. He loses it. Turnover. Wide open layup to Black Knights. Miss. Parker with the rebound. Nichols brings it up. Tittle loses it. That gives Black Knights an opportunity to go up and in for the layup. And now the Black Knights have the lead. Still by the Black Knights. And up and in for another layup. So Crum and Grindstaff back-to-back layups. Now the lead 7-4 as Austin Nichols has the answer. Cuts it to 1. Austin Nichols with all 6 of the Warriors' points. Up and thought it was in, but goes out of the hands. Nichols now with the ball. Tittle goes inside, miss. Young gets the rebound, puts it back up, and rolls out. Thought that was going in for Young. That would have given the Warriors the lead, but instead, Dominique and the Black Knights march it right down the court. Warriors line up together in the game as well as some Black Knights, so we're going to have some substitution happen here in just a moment. Dominique down low, throws it back out, back in Dominique's hands. Crum tries to get it down low, but Tittle charged with the foul as he reached in to try to get the steal, and
foul was on number 11.
Call one on him.
His first, second.
It's his first foul, as we have some substitution going on, as well as a quick timeout. Cheerleaders, we're going to give them an opportunity if anybody's wanting to step onto the court. It looks like Chuckey Doak. They set up quick pyramid. Slide over to the Warriors cheerleaders. They stayed on the sideline to perform their cheer. 7-6, Black Knights hold on to an early 1-point lead in the first quarter. New players in the game for the Warriors and Black Knights. Number 34, Mason Norman in the game. Nichols finds down low. Oh, great steal by Dominique. As he got a little airtime on the defensive side of the court, takes it away from the Warriors. They get the ball right back to the Warriors. Pressure D by the Black Knights. Rose in the game for the Warriors. Three-pointer by number 12, Ron Paul Parker, as he's starting to get back in his groove. He's been out for a while with an injury. Had returned Friday. Coach Williams is now working him back in the game as he contributes early for the Warriors. Gives them a lead at 9-7. His brother Parker bringing it down. Stops. Finds his brother, but his brother gives it right back. The Parker boys both on the court at the same time. One's a sophomore. Ron Paul, senior. Rose now with the ball, gives it back to Lane Parker, the younger brother of Ron. Works it into Nichols. Nichols takes it up and in. Austin Nichols. Austin Nichols with an early 8 points. He has 8 out of the 11 as the Warriors lead by 4. Shoe tie going on for the Black Knights. Dominique lets it go. Steal by Lane Parker. He challenges inside, goes up, and he gets fouled as he goes in for 2, or for a 2 attempt. That's going to send Lane Parker on the line. Number 1, Lane Parker, sophomore. Coach Shane Williams talks a lot about this young man, likes his work ethic and what he brings to the team. First attempt good. Young entering the game for Nichols. And then number 32, Palazzo, coming in for the Black Knights. Second attempt for Parker, missed. They're up 12-7, 5-point lead for the Warriors. First quarter, 1:43 left here in the first. Dominique challenging, goes up, missed, gets his own rebound. Great jumping ability there by Dominique. Very athletic. Foul called as Rylan Grindstaff drives in for a layup attempt. That's going to send him on the line for 2. Rylan already has 2 points. First attempt, good. Nothing but net. Give him 3 for this quarter. R.T. Bond back in. He comes in for Lane Parker. Lane Parker already charged with 2 fouls. Second attempt for Grindstaff's good. That gives him 4. Now only down by 3. The Black Knights or Warriors hold on to the 12-9 lead. R.T. Bond running the show for the Warriors now with Parker on the bench. A little bit of foul trouble. He finds down low Mason, but Mason kicks it back out of him in RT's hands. Young decides to take the jumper. Doesn't go. Grindstaff marches it down for the Black Knights. Dominique looking to try to go low, but decides to keep it out to the wing. Grindstaff looking to create. He's got a little one-on-one opportunity. He takes advantage of it, goes up, but misses the layup. Rose gets it, puts it in the hands of RT Bond. RT stops. Thought he was going to take it all the way, but he said, I'm going three, and he just missed. Dominique with the rebound. Throws the ball long. Movement falls in the hands of Grindstaff. He goes up and just missed the three. And all to the races is Ron Paul Parker as he stops, but he decides to keep going and gets it ripped by Dominique, and he finds wide open number 23, Crum, for two. 5 seconds left. Warriors turn the ball over with 4.3 left. Coach Williams not happy. As the Knights work their way back into this one, the first quarter just down by one and with an opportunity to take the lead before the quarter ends. 4.3 left on the clock. And it's time to get the shot off. Grindstaff does and missed. Air ball sails out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Warriors lead 12-1. We'll be right back with VP Playback Sports Game of the Week, brought to you by Venture Productions TV.
D&K Tech Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff, always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or if they treat you like family. So call or come visit D&K Tech Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
Let me see ya. Hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, with the real big snaps. Let me see ya. Hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, with the real big snaps. Hey,
There we go. This is the song you're looking for. Let her know something.
I felt like our wedding was so much fun. Chris with Venture Productions did our ceremony, but the reception's what everyone else usually remembers.
Beyond my expectations, I must say Chris and Tony they made my night so much better because they played with the guests. They came the night before. Everyone felt home. I've never seen people dancing so much to this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the VP Playback Sports Game of the Week, brought to you by Venture Productions TV. Once again, entering into the building tonight, we were expecting him, and he showed up. The Network King, Lee Williams, is in the building. And as you can see, Lee, the Warriors, at the end of the one, they're up 12-11.
Tell you what, looks like it's a good game. You got a nice crowd out here tonight. Some great basketball to get in here. I'm telling you now, today, it's going to be a great game. That's all I got to say on that part there.
And a great game is what the Warriors are looking forward to. Coach Williams happy at the end of one, as Nichols has been getting it done for the Warriors. He leads with 8 points. He has 8 of the 12. Ron Paul has a couple, as well as his brother, RT Bond. I believe he's looking for his first two. It seems like when I talk him up is when he takes one. Tittle missed. Nichols gets the rebound, and he gets two. Austin Nichols with a 10-piece.
Say it's great shot, great turnaround, great job going after the ball and going to get that second opportunity. That's great for the guys doing. If they keep moving the ball, they're going to have a good game tonight.
That puts it 14-11 as it goes off the hands of Nichols, as the Black Knights tried to throw it inside, but it just sailed right over his hands, and Austin Nichols was trying to save it, but it goes off his hands. Gives the Black Knights another opportunity as we've just started the second quarter. The Warriors have that 3-point lead as they find Kennedy inside, but he missed. But the putback by number 32, Palazzo, makes it just a 1-point game. Warriors 14, Black Knights 13. Tittle gives it to RT as he's challenged in the corner. He looks to find Tittle going down, but falls off his head and into the hands of the Black Knights. They go up and in for 2. And once again, Gavin Crum for 2. And now, just like that, as Lee enters the building, the Black Knights now have the lead.
I tell you what, man, I'm watching that. I saw what RT was looking for on that. Good opportunity, but the guys got to be ready to look for the ball. They're just not looking for the ball. And those things, they got to do more and do better on that part. See, they're moving the ball right now. And good pass there. Good hit right there. If they keep moving the ball, they'll be good making it in. Austin Nichols with another basket. RT with the assist on that.
And Nichols starting off with a big game. He has a 10-piece plus a couple of wings, so he's got 12 for the night. As they've taken the lead back 16-15. Dominique looks inside, finds Grindstaff. Grindstaff takes the jumper, missed. Nichols with the rebound. Nichols getting it done on both sides of the court tonight. Pushes it out to RT. Bonnie takes the 3, but missed. Rebound. Black Knights. Good effort there by Palazzo for the Black Knights to get the rebound. And Nichols a little bit too close. So he's charged with the foul. 16-15, 5:07 left. Warriors holding on to a 1-point lead. Austin Nichols, his first foul. Austin leading all scorers with 12 tonight. Happy Valley, take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back with more of the VP Playback Sports Game of the Week, brought to you by Venture Productions TV.
D&K Tax Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff, always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or if they treat you like family. So call or come visit D&K Tax Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
All right, I tried to get you back in time to watch those flips. I told you the flips were coming. They were saving it for the boys' game, and you caught the tail end of the flips there, so my apologies. Was not expecting it to be this early that the flips were going to happen, but the Happy Valley Warriors just did an amazing job. They do a great job. Work hard, work just as hard as the boys do with basketball. They do just as hard work with the cheerleading. So, if I feel that they're going to do more flips, I'm going to make sure I get that on camera because they deserve to be on camera just as well as the boys' basketball and the girls' basketball games. Anyway, we're back, and the Warriors have a 16-15 1-point lead under 5 minutes here in the second quarter. Black Knights with the ball. Dominique able to rescue it from becoming a backcourt, looks to pass it inside to Grindstaff. He kicks it out to the wing in the corner. 3, Black Knights. Crum starting to light it up. Crum has 3, 5, 7, 9 points for Crum. He has half the points for the Black Knights as they have a 2-point lead, 18-16. 3, missed by, I believe that was Steins. Austin Steins now in the game. Young. Just had my head down, Lily, there. Young, what Young tried to do a putback.
Yeah, he went in for a putback. There was a 3-point shot that was attempted. He grabbed the rebound and went for the putback. So it's a great opportunity getting at the free throw line. Sinks it. That's a good job sinking that free throws.
All right, so Darian Young gets his first bucket for the night. Cuts it to 1. Second attempt for Darian Young, and it's good. Or did they call violation? I believe they called a violation on that, Lily. They're not giving him that second point. Black Knights hold on to a 1-point lead, almost a steal by Ron Paul Parker. Young goes up hard for the rebound. That was unusual. Nice little kickball play, goes up into almost to the rafters. It ends up in the announcer's booth, so that was interesting to see. Had to put that on the bloopers there, Lee.
Yeah, man, that kickball, a good one on that one there. You know, I'm going to see that. I mean, that's a good catch up top up there, you know, the top row area where they called it up there in the booth area up there. So, I mean, these guys are moving the ball good tonight. See good ball movement. They got to keep moving it, keep swinging it, keep swinging it, keep swinging it. Make that defense work. If you grab it and hold it, you're giving them time to rest. You keep moving it, make them work. The more you keep moving it, they're going to sink somebody back. Somebody's going to be open for a three-point shot if they move it.
Key point, we talked about that a couple of games ago about ball movement and how the ball moves much quicker than you. And like you said, that's a great way to wear out a defense and keep the defense working, to wear them out to set up a good shot. So anyway, the Warriors maintain the ball as Parker looks to put it into Nichols. Nichols gets it. Steins with the triple threat opportunity decides to go, but Dominique rips it, goes back to Dominique. Dominique spins, goes up with the left, and good. Dominique Atchison for two. Gives them a 3-point lead, 20-7 for the Black Knights.
Yeah, they got to keep moving the ball. They're making some bad things happen whenever they just try to dribble in. Every time they're dribbling in, they're getting the ball hit. They got to be smart with those moves of what they do on that part.
Black Knights get the ball back. Find the big man inside. He goes up, just missed. Nichols gets the rebound, and he's not afraid to take it coast to coast. And there he goes, and he finds wide open Ron Paul Parker.
Good ball movement right there, indeed. Nice pass with him on that part and hitting Ron Paul Parker right there on that. Yeah, good job right there on that movement.
Warriors now only down by one. 2019 Black Knights with the lead, up and in. Great move there by Crum. And Crum said, come get some, as he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. He has 11 to 22. He has half the points as they take a timeout. We're going to hold it right here and let the Warriors, as they enter the court, give you that opportunity to see the Happy Valley Warriors cheerleaders as they perform for you. And there you go, the Happy Valley Warrior cheerleaders performing for their home crowd. Black Knights up by 3, 2:24 left here in the second quarter. As the Warriors led the first, but the Black Knights take advantage of some missed opportunities from the Warriors, have brought it back to their advantage. They're up 3. Lane Parker in the game. He finds Nichols. Nichols goes up, gets it ripped. But pass rush from the Black Knights ends back up in the hands of Nichols, and Nichols takes advantage of it, and he puts it in for 2, Austin Nichols. Pressure D by the Warriors. Dominique able to find an open man and up and in for 2. That is number 15. Trying to see if I have him listed here. Parker finds Nichols. Nichols tried to power his way up, but it goes nowhere. He gets fouled. Didn't give him an opportunity to shoot, so it's going to stay on the floor. Chase Malone's first foul. Parker Finds Nichols. Gets knocked out of his hands. Gets knocked out of Rowe's hands. Dominique with another steal. He quickly pushes it down for the Black Knights. But Nichols is able to retrieve it, puts it in the hands of R.T. Bond, and off he goes. And Bond goes up, and with the nice soft touch to R.T. Bond. And that's R.T.'s first 2 for the night. 23-24 as Parker gets the rip, but misses. Dominique with the rebound. The athleticism of Dominique allows him to be that all-around player. I've seen him get rebounds, steals, assists, and points. Which Dominique, I believe, has 5 at this point in points. Multiple steals, rebounds, and assists. Well, there you go. Grindstaff said, okay, I got nowhere to go with the ball. You know what? I'm right here inside the paint. Let me go ahead and take the 2. And he does. So Ryland Grindstaff has 6 for the night as it puts his team up by 3, 26-23. 40.6 seconds left. I'm sure Coach Shane Williams would love for them to set this opportunity up for the last shot.
Oh, yeah, definitely wants them to set up for this last shot. I know he's wishing they could have got that basket right there. It would have definitely been another momentum piece for him. So just smart movement right now. That's a finish they want to have right there, man. You got to make a stop right now. Got to make a stop.
Nichols missed that opportunity. That leaves 16 seconds left on the board. Black Knights now will probably take the final shot as RT challenges Dominique. Dominique lets it out of his hands, but it ends up back in. He thought about the 3, said, hey, I'll go ahead and take it, and he makes it. Dominique Eckerson. That puts him at 8. Last shot taken, and nearly goes in, but they're down by 6. 29-23. We're now going to take, by the way, that lead goes to Black Knights. We're now going to take a D&K Tax halftime break. That's right, this halftime break is brought to you by D&K Taxes. Hey, it's tax season. You want to get your taxes done? D&K Taxes in Elizabethton is the place to go. Give a call to D or Kathy. Tell them I sent you. And guess what? They'll take good care of you and get you that good refund you deserve. Hey, you're watching the VP Playback Sports Game of the Week, brought to you by Venture Productions TV. This is Chris Reddick along with Lee Williams, the Network King. We'll be right back.
D&K Tax Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff, always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or if they treat you like family. So call or come visit D&K Tax Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
Let me see ya, hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, with the real big snaps. Let me see ya, hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, with the real big snaps. Hey,
There we go. This is the song you're looking for. Let me know something.
I felt like our wedding was so much fun.
what did you daddy for?
Chris with Venture Productions did our ceremony, but the reception's what everyone else usually remembers.
Beyond my expectations, I must say Chris and Tony they made my night so much better because they played with the guests. They came the night before. Everyone felt home. I've never seen people dancing so much to this.
Party people, are you with me? We really know what's up. Are you ready to have some fun? Are you ready to turn it up? On the weekend, we go party. On the weekend, we have fun.
Chris and Tony, phenomenal. I give them a thumbs up.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cook. One of the best decisions I made and one of the most important was my entertainment. That is why I went with Chris Reddick from Venture Productions. He made sure from start to finish that my guests had the best time. And to this day, they're still talking about it.
Come on, Francis. Give us a clip. There you go.
I am Frances Cottrell, and we have hired Chris Reddick with Ventura Productions to be the DJ for a 50th anniversary party, and we have had so much fun, and there's been about 130 people here, and all through the night I have had numerous people come and tell me that the DJ is wonderful and he's playing all the songs they want to hear, and that is absolutely fantastic.
Tonight was amazing. My name's Austin, and the music was groovy, it was funky, it was fun. The whole night it was a great time, and I really enjoyed it. But you really hit the spot, and it was amazing.
Because there was so much going on the entire time. Because I told Chris I wanted everything with, you know, games and dancing and everything, and I felt like that's what I got.
Tara, 3, 2, 1, let it go! Oh!
One of the things that was on our list was a DJ.
All right.
Our wedding planner actually recommended Chris to us, so Terrence was 100% on board and said yes.
Because if y'all don't know by now, you're about to find something out.
The music was flawless.
Kick it!
Nothing could have been more perfect.
It was really good. It was fun, and I think you know, everybody that came to our wedding has told us that, you know, it was really good, and you know, but you know, you couldn't sit down. Like, you know, it was just always people were dancing the whole time, and you know, it was all different types of music put together, you know, for everybody, and everybody had fun.
The wedding was awesome. Everybody was involved. The DJ was engaged the whole time and kept everybody up on their feet, so nobody just sat around, and overall it was just a fantastic night, so I just wanted to say thank you.
Just like to say how great a job that Chris did at my daughter's wedding.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Mr. and Mrs. Maxie, give them a big round of applause!
They kept everything energized. They kept everything moving. It was organized. I think everyone just had a great time. And a lot of that stems from the DJ work.
Chris made our night so special. He did a great job with the music and kept everything going. It was such a fun flow and just a fabulous night.
I would recommend Chris with Venture Productions because he really is a fun DJ. He is an actual good DJ.
I just want to thank Chris and Venture Productions for an awesome night. They do a great job. I recommend them to anybody. Thank you so much.
I would recommend Chris Reddick to everyone I single know. I mean, really and truly, he's been wonderful for a DJ. He has played everything we have liked, and all of our friends have enjoyed it. It's been wonderful. Thank you.
I feel like Chris is very professional with all of his clients that he works for, and he gave me a day that I'll always remember.
Oh, there it is!
It's the moment you've been waiting all your life. It's your wedding day. Yeah, yeah.
Venture Productions is thebomb.com. They're amazing, fun, and funky.
And welcome back to the VP Playback Sports Carter County Game of the Week, brought to you by Venture Productions TV. I'm Chris Reddick, alongside with Lily Williams, the Network King. I tell you what, this is one of the hardest working men in the business. He does a little bit of everything. So much, I don't even have time to talk about it in the rest of this broadcast. But Lily, thank you for being part of the broadcast tonight. We know you got a birthday coming up, the big 5-0, and I know there's a big ship that we're going to be taking off on. So just before we get back to the game, go ahead and shout out that big party that's getting ready to go down.
Hey, everybody, come on board. You can call it the Love Train. You can call it whatever you want to call it. It's the Carnival Cruise on the Carnival Conquest, March the 17th through the 21st, going from Miami to the Bahamas. Come on out, join us on that cruise. There are limited seats, limited cabins still available, so you can get a chance to get in on them, starting at $520 per person based on double occupancy. Hey, contact me and let me know, 864-444-1693.
All right, and Lily also is going to do a giveaway. I forgot to set that up as far as how we're going to do it. So I'll have to make the little promo flyer on the giveaway, which the giveaway is going to be, is it a trip still, or are we still going to weigh a trip?
Yeah, it's going to be a 3-day, 2-night staycation at a hotel. There's as many you can choose from, whether it's in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Miami, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Nevada, Las Vegas, and any of those areas you can go check out. California and places you can take it to anywhere on that part. So it's 3 days, 2-night staycation at a hotel for you on that part.
Okay, so I may have you send me some bullet points on how you want to write that up as far as the promotion on the end of your giveaway, and then I'll tie in the way that we're going to give it away as far as what our viewers need to do. So that's going to be coming up. We'll probably premiere that for the Hampton game. We'll be at the Hampton Happy Valley game this Friday, so be sure to catch VP Playback Carter County Games of the Week this Friday as Happy Valley travels to Hampton, Tennessee. So that should be a good one. Anyway, speaking of good one, Lane Parker with the steal and up and in for two as he gets things started for the Warriors. They were quiet there the first minute or so. That's why Lily and I were chatting, but they're picking the things back up as they're now down by 4. But I believe.
Man, that's a hard commit, that foul right there. You got to keep your hands up straight up and not run back. You should just braced up and took the charge on that, man. I mean, they just scored a great basket with that steal. Could have changed the momentum right there. But I tell you, Chuckey Doak's putting up a strong hold on here for this part right now.
Yeah, just as things started looking the Warriors' way, Black Knights come back with an and one, but they weren't able to put the icing on the cake, so the score is 31-25. Warriors down by 6 in the third quarter. Black Knights get the steal and the foul on the floor.
Foul number 11, Nate Tittle.
Tittle, second foul for Nate Tittle. So what do you think Coach Williams said at the half?
Man, they got the change in right here. I tell you, it's they're all going to play in the zone right now. So, it's going to be a little tough time right now. The guys keep their hands up and play good defense. They're going to need a steal, going to need some rebounds. And it's still a ball game right now. 6 points down right now, so it's still a ball game. 31, Chuckey Doak, Happy Valley 25. So these guys are moving the ball. All right, see, bad pass right there, Dak. Ooh. I didn't see that one touch. Maybe I missed something on that. I thought that might have been going the other way off of that. Maybe there was a little touch that I didn't notice on there, but.
Yeah, we always like to say the refs have the better view, but I'm like you. I thought that was off on the Black Knights. Black Knights hold on to 6-point lead, 5:53 left in the third. 3-point attempt, nothing but net. Number 23, just like Jordan, Gavin Crum, as he's heating it up in the third quarter. He's been heating it up all night for the Black Knights as they have 34-25. Now, Lily, what's happening? We're getting ready to let a 10-point lead come up. So the Warriors, as they just get it ripped, have to be careful to not let it get out of hand. This is where it's good hustle there by Parker. Possession stays with the Warriors. But yes, Warriors right now in the third quarter have to be careful not to let this get past 10.
Yeah, they got to be real careful, man. I mean, they're getting some opportunities. They're just not capitalizing on them. Losing the ball just off of a dribble, I mean, you're giving the team the ball. They didn't even hit it. I mean, you just dribble and lose it. That's when you're giving them the ball away. That's not good right there. So they got to make sure they change up and doing stuff on that line.
Grandstaff looked like he slid the foot a little bit. They didn't catch it as they get the rebound. Grandstaff gets his rebound and the putback. Advantage Black Knights, 36-25. And like we just talked about, it's now a 10-point lead for the Black Knights. Warriors find themselves in some trouble. Nichols has been the big workhorse as he gets it denied by Dominique, but he says no problem. He takes a shot, but airballs it. So things are beginning to get out of control for the Warriors as the Black Knights look to capitalize on that 10-point lead. Grindstaff, 2. Grindstaff heating it up. It is on fire on the Black Knight side. Timeout being called out for Coach Williams to cool down the Black Knights as they take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back with VP Playback Sports Game of the Week.
D&K Tax Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or if they treat you like family. So call or come visit D&K Tax Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
Let me see ya, hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, with the real big snaps. Let me see ya, hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, with the real big snaps.
And welcome back to VP Playback. Game of the Week brought to you by Venture Productions TV. I'm Chris Reddick alongside Lily Williams, the Network King, and we're witnessing this Black Knights lead keep expanding and giving the Warriors some trouble to try to come back as it just hits the side of the backboard. Dominique brings it down. Adjison makes a move, crosses over, goes with the left, and up and in for 2. And just like that, a 15-point lead for the Black Knights.
Yeah, they're starting to pull away from it. I mean, you're looking at some bad shot selection, another turnover. Turnovers are killing them right now. And the other things they got to change to get better on that, man. Controlling and handling the ball. You got to be able to handle the basketball. It's one thing if a team, if they knock the ball away and get it, but when you're losing it on your own to your own team, that's where you have some problems. You got to adjust and make some changes off of that part. That's some things that the kids just got to work on to get better at. And I mean, and keep their heads up. If they play through it, they got time to get back in this game, but they got to play through it.
Well, what I'm starting to see now as Crum just drains a 3, I'm starting to see a team getting very comfortable. I'm starting to read the body languages of both teams, and the Black Knights are now getting in a comfortable state, just how they're moving the ball, the shots they're taking, the defense they're playing, and it's causing a lot of frustration for the Warriors as, speaking of frustration, trying to go up for 2, it's Grady Golds, and I believe they're going to send him to the line for 2 shots. Lead 43-25. Coach Williams, I'm sure this is not what he expected here in the third quarter as Golds tries to cut it down, and he makes his first shot. First free throw attempt, and actually his first points for the night. Some substitution going in the game for the Black Knights, number 12 and number 14. Number 14, I believe that's Mason, and number 12 is Chance Malone. Now into the game for the Black Knights. Gold's second attempt, and he's 2 for 2. So we're going to give 2 points for Golds here in the third quarter and for the game. 27-43, they're still down by a lot. As finally he's cooled down there. Crumbs, Nichols now with the rebound, or only he works it down, but great save there by Golds. RT Bond, top of the key 3, just short. 2 Warriors fight for it. Steins ends up with it, kicks it out to Golds. He takes a shot, and it's good. 3, I believe that is credit with 2 or 3. Did they give him 2 or 3? 2. All right, 2 points there for Golds. So goes to score the last 4 points for the Warriors to help cut the lead down. They have 29, but they're still down by 14 here as we're approaching. We're not approaching. We are under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. I believe that was Ron Paul they yelled out with the foul. As my camera work is getting a little bit laxed here. Nichols with the rebound. He's not afraid to take it all the way, but he kicks it out to Steins. Steins looks to try to work it in. He's inside the paint, goes up, missed. 3 Black Knights there to get the rebound as they march, looks like all the way down, but it gets it ripped, but back in the hands somehow of the Black Knights. But Nichols, he retrieves the rebound, takes it coast to coast, finds open Ron Paul, but somehow bounces right off his leg, and it looks like the ball is going to end up out of bounds, but the Warriors should be able to keep the ball. What a series we had there, Lily.
Man, what a series of that ball moving, just going everywhere. You know, somebody's got to get hold of it. Somebody's got to get hold of it. The guys are still giving effort, which is a good thing. To see the effort out of everybody going on that part, that's what you want to see out of both teams, is giving effort and going on that part. You know, it's seeing what's going to happen with this momentum shift on that part.
Effort definitely is a key that both coaches love to see. You can't really complain when you see that effort. Air ball from the Warriors. Black Knights bring it down. Dominique now in his hands. He decides to take a 3. He gets fouled, and that's going to send him to the line for 3 shots. Dominique Atkinson has 8 for the night, if my record is correct. So that's going to send him to the line. It looks like he could cross 10 points if he's able to make at least 2 of the 3.
Yeah, he'll be able to make maybe 2 of the 3 on that part. Look, missing that first one. You know, free throws still could play a major role in this game because there is time in here. You got 1 minute, 44 seconds here in the third period. I know they're up 14, but that's not a big lead. If you got teams that can make a run, that is not a big lead at all.
And I just lost my pen there, Lee. If you could somehow. As Atkinson makes 2 of the 3 shots. All right, Lee saves the day as we lose camera work there. Atkinson made 2 out of the 3, so I was mistaken saying he was just shy of 10. He had already 10 points before he was on the line, so that puts Dominique at 12 points. My apologies, the slip of the pen right out of my hand. It just goes tumbling down the steps, but Lee Williams, the network king, was right there to retrieve it before it fell onto the court. Ron Paul on the line for the Warriors. They're down 15 after that shot. Ron Paul, I believe we're looking at 6 for the night. Press put on by the Warriors. 1:31 left here. Coach Williams trying to hopefully cut this within 10 before the quarter, but it's not going to happen when you allow that layup to go in, which puts them up now 17 in the third quarter. R.T. Bond drives inside, almost gets an and one.
R.T. Bond at the line with 2 shots. That was on number 15, Gavin Murray, returns to third.
RT with 2. He already has 2 for the night. His first attempt is good. That gives RT 3 for the night. Tittle coming into the game for Ron Paul Parker. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Warriors down by 16, could be down by 15 after that shot made by R.T. Bond. 4 for R.T. They're down 15. Foul call. Tittle, that's his third, I believe. Mason on the line for the Black Knights. He makes the second. Puts a 16-point lead for Black Knights. Parker works it into Young. Young takes advantage of it, gets two. Darian Young for two. Darian has three for the night. Dominique able to break the press, finds his man for a layup. Murray for two. Lance goes up for a layup, missed. 50-34, 40.1 seconds left in the third. 16-point lead for the Black Knights. Score's getting just a little bit out of hand this point. Something that was not expected here coming out of the half. Mason back on the line, number 14. He makes his first shot. And he makes the second. 3 points for Mason, if I'm correct. R.T. Bond thought about a three, lets it in the hands of Parker. Parker swings it to his brother. His brother gets the air ball, misses everything, and this is not how you want to end a third quarter. This is a team that the Warriors have already defeated once. They're home, but Black Knights had a different game plan coming to Carter County, as they're up 18 points in the third quarter as the clock's ticking away. Steal by Parker. He finds Nichols. Nichols loses it. Black Knights end up with it. With 3.5 seconds left, Nichols knocks it out of bounds, gives the Black Knights another opportunity, or actually the last opportunity for a shot before the quarter ends. Last shot taken, it sails. Oh. So after three, Chuckey Doak up big, 52-34. Coach Williams got a little chatting to do here, as we're going to keep it right here, let the Happy Valley Warriors perform once again. There goes your flips.
D&K Tax Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff, always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or if they treat you like family. So call or come visit D&K Tax Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
And welcome back to the VP Playback. Game of the Week brought to you by Venture Productions TV. I'm Chris Reddick alongside with Lily Williams, the Network King, and we're witnessing the Black Knights try to hold on to a lead here in the fourth quarter. They're up big, 52-34, but can we see if the home team Warriors can come back, make this a game, and actually possibly take a victory?
A lot of loose ball opportunities right there. They should have got that rebound at the jump start. I heard somebody yell, get the rebound. And that's the thing, man. I mean, you got to give the effort right there. You can't sit back. If you're the team that's down, you cannot sit back. You got to get out and give effort and play. You cannot just sit back on teams right now.
And that's exactly what they were doing. I saw another opportunity on that last series where the ball went right across court and it looked like Lane Parker just watched it go right by him. So, yeah, definitely that effort we talked about in the third quarter that coaches love to see. We're definitely going to have it from the Warriors here in the fourth quarter if they want any chance of coming back in the game. And Dominique Atkinson says, if it's up to me, I'm not going to allow any kind of comeback, as he puts 3 more points up on the board. And Dominique looking to work towards a 20-piece here in the fourth quarter, 55-34.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely turned it up and got his pieces there and getting it in. And they got to get out and play defense if they want to make this, get in back in this game in any way, shape, or form. It's just some lazy defense.
And Nichols is able to get 2 points to match, or one point short of trying to match what Dominique did with the three-pointer. Anyway, back in the hands of Nichols, he goes up, he gets fouled. 55-36, 6:34 left. You can start seeing a little frustration here on the faces and body language of the Warriors, but somehow they're going to have to hang in there and keep that effort up and believe that they have an opportunity to get back in this game.
You know, that's the hard thing, when especially dealing with the youth, man. It's hard for them to get the mindset of you still have a chance, to get everybody on board to believe that. Some of them are dropping their heads. Some of them are just not hustling back hard or playing up on defense. Everybody's got to believe that you still got a chance to get back in this game, because you can hit some, like the same way that Chuckey Doak went up and went on this run that they went on. They went into a span where they hit a couple of shots real quick and got this lead the way it is. You know, Happy Valley could do something. They make a turn. They could run and pour this back in, but it's just going to take some runs where you hit a couple of two-pointers, draw a couple of fouls, a couple of threes. Things like that could get them back into it, but everybody has to believe. They really got to believe.
And that's where the middle side of coaching comes in, to hopefully convey those thoughts that you just mentioned to a team like the Warriors, down by 19 here in the fourth quarter. So with the effort, they have to have the mental capacity of understanding they got to have a belief system strong enough to know they can get back in this game with the effort put in. So we're going to find out as timeout has ended and the Warriors have the ball and an opportunity to cut the lead down, as bounces off Nichols back into Parker's hands, and he finds Nichols down low. Nichols makes a move. Strong move, goes up top. Misses. Rebound by Ron Paul Parker with a nice putback and two, and that's the type of effort we're talking about, Lily.
Yep, that's that effort there. If they can continue to get that effort there, but they got to get back. You got to get back on D. Nobody can see everybody just standing and watching the ball go. You got to run with the flow of the game there on that part. You can't give away them baskets whenever you're working hard and getting your best in your ends. That's that you're just trading at that point.
Trading is not going to get it done when you're down by 19. So, Warriors working the RT hands. He decided to go three. He's feeling it. It's good. RT Bond for three. RT Bond starting to heat up.
See, there's a steal there. Ooh! Good opportunity. Ooh, ref let him get away with the bump on there. There's a steal. See, they got a steal. So they're making an effort right there. Got to score on this basket right here. Needed that. You needed those types of things right there. That's what they got to do. Don't give up. Keep playing. Keep going at it. And keep moving. Hustling back. See, jogging back. You got to run back and get back. You can't just sit there and watch it. Got to go for it. Run, move the ball. Oh, see, another one right there. Opportunities, Chris. There's a lot of opportunities that they're missing out on right now.
You're exactly right, Lily. Had a nice run there, and they've got to definitely take advantage of the mistakes that Black Knights make and those opportunities. So, once again, another aspect to the game mentally is to be able to concentrate and stay focused, as well as putting in the effort and the belief. Rebound, Nichols. Long court pass to Tittle. Tittle's able to somehow save it. He drives inside. And I believe foul's called before he's able to release it back to Nichols. So Tittle's going to have two opportunities to cut the lead. They've got it right now down 14. And that's what I figured that was going to probably be on the floor because, like I said, he was trying to release a pass back to Nichols. So they're keeping it on the floor on that foul. Ron Paul makes a nice move inside, up and in for two. Ron Paul Parker.
It's a 12-point game. They've gotten this down from, 19? There's another turnover. That's what I mean by if you have a team that has the heart and gets in it, you can get back in this game. It's only a 12-point game, and you got 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this. If they can cut it down to, say, 6 within 2 minutes, it's a ball game still.
You're exactly right. It is anybody's game. So with the work effort that the Warriors are putting into, they definitely have an opportunity to get back in this game with a shot like that. Oh, I thought that three was going to go there for Golds. Nichols takes a foul. So they call Grindstaff for his third foul. Grindstaff having a good game on offense, but he's getting ready to find himself in a little bit of foul trouble on D. R.T. Bond now with the ball. Finds down low Ron Paul Parker. Gets out of his hands. And into the hands of the Black Knights as Grindstaff works it up. Pressure put on by the Warriors. Warriors able to get back. 4 minutes and the clock ticking. No rush for the Black Knights. So you're going to start seeing some heavy pressure from the Warriors. The team that's down is the team that's got to turn up. That would be the Warriors, so you should be able to see some extra effort here as pressure's put on there by Parker. And they force a turnover, the ball gets knocked out of bounds, and the Warriors get an opportunity to capitalize.
Yeah, they got to keep moving, got to keep going right there. They got to keep giving the effort in what they're doing. So that'll be the thing right there. If they keep the effort going in what they're doing, it'll be quite all right on that part.
All right, down by just 12. They can cut it to 10 or possibly even 9 with that 3 attempt. That's good by R.T. Bond. R.T. heard us talking about cutting it under 10, and he made it happen. 9-point lead now for the Black Knights. Warriors inching their way back in with that effort we talked about, Lee.
Yeah, indeed. They got to definitely they keep playing and moving the way they're doing right now. See, there's another opportunity for some turnovers that's happening. Ooh, the refs going to get away with a couple of steps right there on that part. They got to stay on them. They got to stay up. They've got to stay up and play.
As they call a timeout, we'll take a timeout. We'll be right back with more VP Playback, Carter County Game of the Week.
K-Tech Service has been locally owned and operated for over 34 years, equipped with a friendly and highly skilled and certified staff, always ready to help you, whether as an individual, business, partnership, or if they treat you like family. So call or come visit D&K Tax Service in Elizabethton, open year-round for your convenience.
Let me see ya, hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, with the real big snaps. Let me see ya, hey, with the real big snaps. Hey, with the real big snaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got just a 9-point lead as the Warriors have been scratching their way back into this game. They've cut it under 10 with just under 3 minutes to go, so we definitely have a game now from this point on to see if the Happy Valley Warriors can sneak a victory from the Black Knights.
Tell you, they've given effort. They could give a little more. They got to get out further on the defensive side. They're laying back a little bit when they get back on the defensive end. They got to get up on them and get that 5-second call or get a steal. If nothing else, if you get within that range, get that 5-second call, then that's good because you're going to stop the clock. You're going to get the turnover on that part there. That's the one thing that they got to work on doing better on that part. See, they're dropping back. They got to get up on these guys to get that 5-second call there.
Trap being played by the Warriors, but Black Knights able to get one away from with Grindstaff having a tremendous game tonight. That puts it back up 11 as Lane Parker with the left miss, but Nichols with the great effort on defense for the rebound, or offense for the offensive rebound. RT takes the 3 miss. Nichols once again gets another offensive rebound as he continues to fight, but a foul's called.
Tell you, a lot of movement in there, a lot of stuff going on. I was waiting to see what the ref was going to call. He took a minute on that. Oh, wow.
Warriors taking a three-point shot, much needed but missed. And they're going to call the foul on Nichols. .2:11 left. 11-point lead as R.T. Bond gets the steal. Ends in the hands of Ron Paul Parker. He works his way, but they're going to call a foul on Dominique, which should be his third foul for the night. Looks like they're going to take a timeout and give an opportunity to see if the cheerleaders are going to enter the court, give them some more airtime, but it looks like they're going to keep it to the sidelines, I believe. Or maybe not.
Well, Chris, I can tell you, it kind of goes along to what I was saying earlier. Right now it's a 9-point game. I believe Ron Paul is ready to go to the free throw line. If he can sink both of these free throws, it's going to make it a 7-point game with 2 minutes left. So they have time. They've got to work hard on defense, and they got to stop these guys where they can stop them, keep them from scoring. Like I said, it's still a ball game. It is still a ball game. Shane Williams has these guys playing hard, working hard. And, I mean, Chuckey Doak is moving the ball well and holding the ball to holding their possession to milk that clock down. But I'll tell you what, it's a great game right now.
Great game it is here on a Tuesday night, and a much-needed game for both teams. So this is going to be exciting last 2 minutes that we're getting ready to witness as, like Lily said, Warriors with the ball, and I believe Ron Paul is going to be on the line to help cut the lead down. Once again, they're looking to work this under 10 points as the Warriors find themselves down 11 with Ron Paul having an opportunity for 2 shots. Ron Paul taking his time for his first attempt up, and I thought he was going to get the friendly bounce, but did not go his way. They're still down by 11. Somehow, Lily, if they can make it to 10 with Ron Paul, that definitely feels much better than 11. So Ron Paul, not in any hurry, concentrating to make sure he can focus and get this second shot in after the first miss. Up and good for Ron Paul Parker. Ron Paul, just a point shy, I believe, from 10 points tonight. 10-point lead for the Black Knights. As you see, they're not in any hurry, but the Warriors need to definitely pick it up with their effort as time keeps ticking away, and it's not going to be their friend for much longer as they're putting the pressure on, and it does work as they get the steal, and it falls in the hands of Lane Parker. He works his way all the way in for 2, cutting it down to just 8 points as the Warriors not giving up. 1:40 left, and the crowd is starting to get up off their feet.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they're making a move. They're making it happen. They've cut this lead down to a 8-point game. Maybe I missed something on that clock. I thought it should be a 7-point game because Ron Parker did hit one free throw, but I don't know about the score setup. Something I think is missing.
No, they were up by 11, so yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they went up, so it's still a good game right now. So you got 1 minute and 12 left. So we're at an 8-point game right now. So it's close. It's close. They're really working and making it moving right now. So they can cut this lead down and get it down even more. But they just got to keep playing hard and doing their job on it.
And they got to hurry because we're hitting the minute mark. And look, RT almost gets the steal, but they definitely got to put the pressure on and not allow a layup like that because that can be a game destroyer right there. Under a minute, 61-51, back to a 10-point lead. RT Bond's going to have to let it go up and in for 2. RT Bond for 2.
You know, they found a way to run and to work, man. If they'd have had this earlier in the second half, it would have been a closer game, of course. I mean, they just finally woke up in this fourth quarter. I'll say late in this fourth quarter, about 4 minutes left, whenever they woke up and really started playing. I mean, at least they're giving the effort. They're not quitting. That's a good thing to see. They're not quitting.
They're not quitting, and definitely Time is not their friend. Their effort's definitely there for them. So now it's a race against the clock with 47.2 seconds left in the game. As you can see, the cheerleaders flipping out now. That's what you wanted to see from the cheerleaders. But Happy Valley still has an opportunity since it's under 10.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, Chris, this right here, this is a thing that all coaches should look at when you're watching this game, parents and coaches. Chuckey Doak's coach put in his second and third screen at a point, and I guess he thought he had the lead blown away. And we saw Happy Valley come back. Now he's got his starters back in because he had to learn to respect that. Don't jump too soon as a coach with your team to think a team can't come back. In the game of basketball, teams can get back real easy if they can stop the clock and they can hit shots and they can make stops and do defense. I'm telling you, man, because that shows right now. He made that change and got all of his starters back in now.
You're exactly right, and with the effort that the Warriors are making with R.T. Pond getting the steal, they're going to have to take a shot up. There's 38 seconds left. Lane's going to have to let it go, and he gets fouled before he's able to. But 35.6 seconds left. That's another thing, too. The Warriors are going to have to be mindful when they make the effort and they do get the steals. They got to be mindful of the clock and understand how many points they're down, and not saying they got to take desperate shots, but make sure that they are able to take good shots and take them quickly. Lane Parker on the line.
Yeah, oh, man, he's got it. Yeah, they caught a violation on him talking, so he's still got 2 shots. He's got to hit the shots. He has got to hit these shots right here if he can hit those. If he can get these, there'll be a good chance for him to get these shots right here, and that helps close that lead down. We talked about free throws earlier. Free throws, I said, is a key, and that's something that's needed right there all the time.
Definitely a key. Lane Parker, like I said, able to friendly get an extra opportunity with that violation, so he was able to capitalize it, and he gets a nice roll. How friendly can you get on that roll to make it 2 consecutive free-point shots? They're down by 6, 30 seconds left, and the Warriors are going to have to find a way to foul or get the ball back. And as I have my head down, Nichols got the foul. Okay, good. All right, they got to get the steal or the foul here quickly. 20 seconds left, and there you go with the foul. It's about all you can do at this point.
Yeah, it's about all you can do is foul, or, when they throwing that ball in, I say you go for it. You go all out, you jump for it. If you run into the other player, then you just happen to run into him. You're either going to get the foul call or the ref's not going to call nothing, and the ball going to go away and a chance to get hit. Don't stop right there. You run at it and go at it right there.
You're exactly right, and see what just happened there. It's allowing way too much time. They're down to 14 seconds, and that is way too much time. They've got to have a foul. They've got to make a foul. It's 7 seconds left. Now, you tell me what. I know you want to make the steal, but they've got to have awareness of the time, and you just got to go out and foul.
At that point, if you don't get the steal at first, you immediately foul. Right now, you send these players to the free throw line and see if they can win it from the free throw line. You had 21 seconds on the clock. You try to stop that clock as soon as possible, even if it's going to put them back on the side again for another everybody's in the bonus right now. So that foul would have stopped the clock sooner, and then you could have moved the ball up the floor, get a shot in, get another foul. There's chance up there. I've seen a lot of things happen in a 21-second time frame. I mean, where I see 3-4 shots get made and teams come back and win. We see it in the NBA all the time. You see it in college ball happen, and it could happen here in high school as well.
Exactly right, and I believe 10 of those seconds, it was around close to 18, 20. Like I said, 10 of those seconds, I believe, were gifts that were given from the Warriors because of not making those fouls quick enough and not making the type of effort you were talking about. Is like, hey, it doesn't matter either way. You go all you can, you get it, you may get a steal, you go all you can, and you may foul, which is good on either side. Anyway, 3.5 seconds left, and that's going to be it for the Black Knights as they get a win, 62-55. Their first win in the district. That's going to put them tied. And that was a crucial game for both teams, Lily, as it's going to be interesting to see how both teams recover from this, win or lose, because there's still a lot of basketball to play in the district. Some competitive games from both teams against other teams that gives them an opportunity to understand that each game they play from this point they've got to find a way to win. Of course, Hampton coming up for the Warriors, who Hampton's ranked number 1 right now with no losses in the district, so that's already going to be a tough challenge.
Yeah, you're going to see it's going to be a tough challenge right now. I've seen some great competition in this league, in this district over here, and so it's going to be see some great basketball still to get played. Happy Valley's just going to have to put it down on the road. They're going to have to really put in the effort on the road. Hopefully they'll play better and play stronger. Some teams play better away. Now, I have seen that. Some teams do play better away. You normally want to play some of your best basketball at home because you got your home crowd. Your home crowd is like that extra player for you normally. But sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. But maybe things will work out here for them on the road, and we'll see what they do on the road, man. It'll be a great opportunity for them, and they can get it in. I mean, good luck to them on the rest of this journey.
Now, one thing a team like this is sometimes, first of all, life's not fair. Sometimes we put the work in, we put the effort in, and sometimes still we come up short. However, there's always life lessons to learn from all the experience. And in a situation like this, one of the things the Warriors are going to have to face is the challenge to not give up, to understand they still have an opportunity. This is a game, especially in basketball, to where no matter how your season goes in the preseason, even though that can set you up for better opportunities in the tournament, you can still get things corrected and still get your momentum lifting forward, as some teams may have already plateaued, to now play your best basketball. So right now, I believe, Lily, is the mental challenge for the Warriors to decide from this point what type of work and effort they're going to do to focus, to understand, not giving up, keep playing hard, and keep understanding they've still got an opportunity to turn things around.
Yeah, the guys, they got to find a heart right now. If I was them, I would take that last effort that you did in this last 4 minutes of that fourth period. That's what they got to work on. But I know, Shane's, he's a great coach. He's going to be working with them on that stuff and trying to get them right. And, I mean, and now it's just a matter of the kids really taking it in and putting forth that effort and believing that they can compete. If they believe they can compete, they can come out and finish somewhere maybe in the middle of this conference. I mean, you're not going to finish it first because you got some teams that have no losses at all, that are undefeated, some that I think maybe have 1 or 2 losses. So you can finish somewhere still in that middle of the pack, per se. And if you finish off in the middle of the pack, you can still make a run in these remaining tournaments and stuff like that.
You're exactly right. So there you have it, another win in the books. The Warriors get a disappointing loss there from Chuckey Doak. So congratulations to Chuckey Doak. The girls and the boys were able to sneak a win from the Warriors tonight as they travel back to Afton. We pray that for their safety in traveling back. And to the Warriors, we congratulate them for their effort. Lily, really, the Warriors played a pretty good game all around. It was just that third quarter that was kind of disastrous for them, that kind of gave the Chuckey Doak an opportunity to have enough cushion to hold on to it.
Yeah, it definitely was that. That third quarter, they made a run, multiple turnovers, stuff like that, and just not playing hard, man, just not giving the effort. I mean, they had a few turnovers in the first half, but but they still had a ball game where it was real close. They really lost it on that third period, and they fought back in the fourth period. So it was a pretty good game for them. Just a few things where trying to put together a complete game is what they need to work on now, is putting together a complete game. And I've seen it with a lot of teams. Some are either first half teams, some are second half teams, or some can only put together so many number of periods. But when you can put together a complete game to have some consistency all the way through, then you normally can come up with a win, or you have it real close to a win.
Another bright note for the Warriors. The Warriors have, from injuries and sickness they've had up to this point, Coach Williams has a full team back. So I saw what I didn't see Friday, to where with the players coming back and now playing together, they're starting to gel much better. So with that being said, definitely a lot of bright side to the Warriors.
Yeah, definitely. They want to keep doing more things. There's a bright side to it. The guys got a lot of basketball that they can play. Continue to work. Continue to build. Continue to grow. Continue to do those things, and they will make a move to where they can be better on that part. I mean, I'm excited to see it. I mean, like you said, the guys are coming back. You have some back from some injuries, from some sickness and stuff like that. So now they've got guys back, and hopefully as they keep going through this season, healthy. They can be healthy by the time you get in these tournaments, end of year, the end of season tournaments and stuff like that. If they can be healthy enough for that they can compete and work on that part, you never know what can happen, because I've seen some things happen when teams come back with injured players being healthy and they start gelling. So it is with them getting that gel back together again. So we'll see how that works out for them as they keep doing that stuff there with that.
And there you go. Still a lot of basketball to be played by the Warriors as well as the rest of the Carter County teams. So, hey, we're going to pick things back up with another Carter County rival. That's going to be this Friday as the Happy Valley Warriors take on the Hampton Bulldogs. So, ladies and gentlemen, had a great night tonight. Be safe. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors, D&K Tax Services, Pizza Inn, Venture Productions TV, Lee Williams, the Network King, as well as the Network King Travel Agency, which we didn't have much Network King Travel Agency travel today, did we?
No, didn't have too many of that on that part there. We didn't have too many of the travels today. I mean, we saw some we saw some turnovers happen, but but that's going to be on the food menu right there on that part when we talk about the turnovers. But no, we didn't see too many on that part. But we got to see some great basketball throughout though.
All right, once again, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, and, of course, thank you, the viewers, for watching. For Lee Williams and Network King, I'm Chris Reddick. God bless, and we'll see you Friday night. For the VP Playback Carter County Games of the Week, brought to you by Venture Productions TV.
Hey, there we go. This is the song you're looking for.
I felt like our wedding was so much fun. Chris with Venture Productions did our ceremony, but the reception's what everyone else usually remembers.
Beyond my expectations, I must say Chris and Tony they made my night so much better because they played with the guests. They came the night before. Everyone felt home. I've never seen people dancing so much to this.